everyone, it's Gail Banks with Gail Banks Creates. Welcome to my channel. I want to thank all of my new and existing subscribers. I appreciate all your love and support. Guys, I'm on today to share my make into two open collabs. Hashtag Two Crafters, One Design, which is hosted by Melissa at Moe Creations, Gloria at girliascards, and Lisa at UCYIMADIVA. And hashtag satmornmakes, which is hosted by Jillian Norwood. Hashtag Two Crafters, One Design always has a theme each week, and their theme this week was anything with embossing or embossing folders. So I made a couple of cards, but let me share with you, before I give you a closer look at the cards, let me share with you what I use to make my cards. I use some of these dewdrops, and I use some enamel dots from Cartabella and Echo Park. For my embossing folder, I use this Park Lane, and that's from Joanne. It's called Bloom. I use that one. And I also use this one. And I don't know if this one even has a name. No, it doesn't. So it's like a floral embossing. I use this Deco Edge die from Diamond Press, as well as this arch die from, it's called Essential Arches from Spellbinders. For my paper, I use this solid kit called My Favorite Easter from Echo Park, and I used a couple of the cut-aparts. I had some sheets I had bought a couple of cut-aparts in, and it's My Favorite Easter by Echo Park, and you can see how I've cut it up and used it. And I also used this Echo Park Dots and Stripes gingham pack, and I use this color and that color. It is a 12 by 12 kit, so that's what it looks like, and there's my little scraps right there. So okay guys, let me share with you the two cards that I created. We'll go with this one first. Now these cards are a little bigger than an A2 size. These cards are 4.5 by 5.5. Oh, and for my base, I use some pearlescent 300 GSM cardstock from Crafter's Companion. So let me give you a little closer look at what I created. As you can see, this is where I use one of those Joann's Park Lane embossing folders. And here's the solid kit. And this is the solid kit from Echo Park, My Favorite Easter. And this is where I use the dewdrops and the little embellishment dots. The Happy Easter, I printed that out on my computer and cut it out because really, honestly, I just did not feel like going through all my stuff trying to find my Easter stamp. And this Rejoice, that was one of the cut-aparts, and that's where I used the Diamond Press Deco Edge to cut that down. And this is the Essential Arts die from Spellbinders. I think it came out cute. I think it's really pretty. You can really see, can you guys see that? I'll bring that a little closer. Let me do it right here. Can you really see that embossing on the embossing folder? And on the inside, that's how I did the inside. So that's card number one. Oh, and this is where I used that ginghams from Echo Park. Here's card number two. It's similar to card number one. It just used a different color palette. This is where I used the solids paper, and then here's the embossing. Let me get you a closer look so you can see the embossing. And this is where I used the little dewdrops and the little enamel dots from Echo Park, the arch die, and then the gingham paper. And it too is on 300 GSM pearlescent paper from Crafter's Companion. And here I typed out Happy Easter and printed it out on my computer. I think it came out cute. And here is the inside. So guys, those are my two makes into hashtag Two Crafters, One Design and hashtag satmornmakes. Hashtag Two Crafters, One Design's theme for next week is spring. Guys, this is an open collab. Come in, join in. Just use those hashtags so we can all see what you created. And it's spring, even though it doesn't feel like it in a lot of parts of the country, but it is spring. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Hey, why don't you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of new video uploads? Leave a comment below. I will respond to my comments. I want you guys to continue to take care of one another, continue to be safe, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye.